Real quick before we jump into the video, guys, for the rest of this year I'm going to be on a fundraising campaign to raise a minimum of £1,000 for the Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital. For more information on the charity and what it does, and for the donation links, please look in the description below. And thank you all for your continued support. Enjoy the show. Heyo, what's motherfucking poppin', guys? It's your boy Rabombi Teacher, back at it again with the RBL. And this week, it's week 4, and we are up against Rotten Tomato 005 and the Huntsville Bulbasaurs. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't know what I'm doing. And his team is really scary. So, quick look at his team. He has G-Max Venusaur, very heavy sun hitter. Obviously with Chlorophyll, doubling its speed. We have Whimsicott as well. Prankster shenanigans with Tailwind, likely to be fake tears as well. May also be Chlorophyll shenanigans, which could be interesting. Ninetales, of course, is Sunsetter. Not too surprised is there, given the fact that we have Torgo. Lantern, especially bulky, water. Electric type, Evil Water or Volt Absorb. Neither of them particularly good. Azelf, underrated pick on his team, so-called the weak link according to Banzawsome, but I disagree. Azelf is pretty fast, hits pretty hard, particularly with choice specs. Butterfree, pretty interesting low-tier Pokemon, gets Quiver Dance, gets Compound Ice, Sleep Powder, stuff like that. Fletchling he just picked up, which is a pretty bad pickup in my opinion. Fletchling doesn't really do anything that neither Zapdos or Butterfree does, so don't really see the point of this. He did have Krokorok on his team, which I felt actually fit his team really well, but he opted to drop that. He has Zapdos, of course, very fast at 100 base speed, hits pretty hard, max Airstream, max Flare, max Lightning, Protect, pretty much its main moveset. Incineroar, of course, primary Intimidator in the format. Parting Shot, Fake Outs, kind of shenanigans, Flare Blitz can definitely be scary, potential Will-O-Wisps could sneak in as well. And Metang with Clear Body, of course, means you can drop its stats. Definitely a pretty decent bulky Violet Mon. Could potentially be a max target, but he doesn't have the best options to weakness policy this thing. So, could be interesting on that regard, but no, definitely don't see it. He probably brings Venusaur, Whimsicott, Ninetales, Azelf, Zapdos, Incineroar. That's the 6 I think he brings. Well, let's look at my team. So, as you can probably tell this week, because we played Rotten last season, we're going to dunk on him with names as usual. So, leading the charge is going to be Weavile the Grimmsnarl, not the actual Weavile this week. We're rocking Trick Full Incense. Honestly, Full Incense and Lagging Tail both do the exact same thing, but I obviously brought Lagging Tail against Ben, so I'll bring Full Incense this time, just to confuse Rotten, because a lot of the time Rotten doesn't figure things out particularly quickly. Trick, Scary Face, Fake Tears, Spirit Break, actually a very solid moveset here, because Trick, Scary Face, and Fake Tears are all buffed up by Prankster. Scary Face is nice, particularly as it denies the double boost from Sun. So it denies the potential Whimsicott, Venusaur, Chlorophyll abusers, which could happen. Fake Tears, of course, dropping that special defense can be very nice for a couple of other members of our team. And Spirit Break, crippling special attack. One thing that's worth noting about this team is it is very specially offensive, with all of Venusaur, Whimsicott, Ninetales, Lantern, Azelf, Butterfree, Zapdos all being better specially offensive. This team hits very hard on the special side, so having moves like Spirit Break can be very handy for us here. Alrighty, and to make it clear, we are fully Spadef. This gives us the best chance to live a double up from Venusaur, Whimsicott, for example. But yeah, the Spadef really helps us out here. We can wall a hell of a lot of things with this team. Next up is Colossal, the Torkoal, running Psychic Seed, but here's where it gets interesting, because normally I run Drought on this thing, but as this is a Sun matchup, I don't want to give that Venusaur a speed boost. We're actually running White Smoke. This means that he can't drop my stats. This denies any potential Fake Tears Whimsicott, and stuff like that. You know, potential Parting Shot Incineroar, I can deny it with White Smoke, which is very nice. This means that my Torkoal can practically never get one-shot because of being max HP. Which is really nice. This does a hell of a lot of damage anyway, because we are max HP, max special attack. We are running Earth Power, Clear, Smog this week, Heat Wave, and Protect. Clear Smog is very, very nice because it can one-shot Whimsicott, but also as a max target, Max Ooze gives me a free special attack boost, Earth Power gives me special defense boost, and we do have Psychic Seed as well, which will give you a spoiler alert to another Pokemon on our team, and of course Protect, just in case we need it, in case we get doubled up on. We have Unovan Zapdos, the Thunderous this week, running the standardish AV set. We're out running Defiant, so as I expect Incineroar to come, Intimidate is obviously very much a real thing. Obviously, if he intimidates me, then it's kind of unfortunate, but I still get +1 attack from it. And we are Fly, Wild Charge, Superpower, Crunch, obviously for max Airstream, giving us a speed boost. Wild Charge for max Lightning could be good if he doesn't bring Zapdos. Superpower is pretty important here. It does give us a way to break through things like Incineroar, which is always handy. And Crunch is there. Max Darkness is actually not bad for dropping special defense. Which can be very, very good for things like Lantern and stuff like that, which are naturally very specially bulky Pokemon in general. Max Darkness can be very nice to pair up with Torkoal, which can definitely be very, very scary. Next up, we have Lumpy Potato. Shout out to Rotten's girlfriend, Becca, of course. Rugged Choice Scarf this week. Now, this is probably one of the most fun sets I've brought this season. We are, of course, Scarf, Max Speed, Max Attack, and we are Speed Swap. Now, one thing to know about this set is that this set outruns everything bar a Whimsicott in Tailwind and an Azelf in Tailwind. It outspeeds everything else. So, this thing can be very, very scary offensively, or it can speed swap into Torkoal, which is kind of the main game plan this week, is to speed swap into Torkoal, get myself that 151 base speed, which outspeeds everything bar any Tailwind or Sun. But as you know, we're not bringing Sun, so we're not giving Venusaur that boost, which is really handy. Triple Axle can do a hell of a lot of damage to Venusaur or Whimsicott. It actually one-shots Whimsicott. Close Combat, of course, is Stab Move of choice. Definitely does a decent amount of damage to everything that is not named Azelf or Zapdos. And then, of course, U-Turn to pivot out of any bad situations. Because we're faster than everything, U-Turn is actually pretty nice because it allows us to gain momentum on our opponent, which is not often used a lot in VGC, but if I can save this to potentially speed swap into Torkoal later on, this is also really, really nice. Next up, we have I Get Surf, of course, dunking on the Weavile getting Surf last season. This thing knows Surf! For those who have watched Rotten Side of the Battle last season, you'll recognize that reference. We're running Focus Sash on this week, because we're not running it on Veramosa. We are max HP, max speed. This guarantees that we outspeed Venusaur and Sun, which is kind of important because we are actually running Worry Seed this week. Now, Worry Seed is very nice for denying abilities. If I can get rid of Matang's Clear Body, if I can get rid of Venusaur's Chlorophyll, stuff like that. Azelf's Levitate would also be interesting to get rid of. Maybe reducing Butterfree's accuracy with Compound Eyes. Protect, Helping Hand, Giga Drain. Pretty semi-supportive set. This can actually beat Lantern. More or less 1v1. Obviously, Lantern can carry Ice Beam. That's something to bear in mind. But yeah, if I can get any chip damage off on this, maybe take a couple of abilities away, then Lilligant's kind of done its job. It's pretty unlikely I bring this, honestly, unless it's really, really necessary. But honestly, it isn't super necessary in general. And last but by no means least is going to be Bros Before Hoes, the Indeedee. We're back to the spec set from week 1, which was super destructive against Ben. But I think this can actually be very, very scary as a whole, because at +1 speed after like a max Airstream from Thunderous, or maybe some scary facing on my opponent's Pokemon, this thing can do a lot of damage. We are, of course, running Psychic Surge, which helps the Torkoal out with that Psychic Seed. And we're running Expanding Force, Energy Ball, Mystical Fire, Shadow Ball. Of course, Incineroar is the problem for Indeedee, so if Incineroar doesn't come, then that's fine. But I do have things like Earth Power Torkoal, and I do have Superpower Thunderous to be able to take it on. So I'm less concerned about the Expanding Force, I'm less concerned about the Incineroar in general. Obviously, if Krokorok was here, then Indeedee might not actually have come. I had debated on bringing Dracloak to this match. I think Dracloak could actually be very interesting, particularly for screens. It is actually a relatively fast screen setter. So I opted to go for Indeedee, mostly because Incineroar is kind of the only major problem. Yes, Matang quad resists Expanding Force, but if I don't lock into Expanding Force, I lock into Shadow Ball instead, or Mystical Fire, then it's a very different game. So we'll see how this one goes. Indeedee is likely to be my 4th. But honestly, my main game plan here is probably the top 4. These are most likely the 4 I'm going to bring almost every game. Lead-wise, I can definitely see myself leading Grimmsnarl Torkoal. I can also potentially see myself just leading a pure speed matchup with Thundurus and Pheromosa. Because I can max Thundy relatively comfortable in this match, which could be very, very nice, especially if I'm pairing it up next to Torkoal. I can max this to boost up the Airstream, and then potentially switch out into Pheromosa. And this would allow me basically to speed swap into Colossal with a bunch of speed boosts, which could be very, very disgusting. So, it's a pretty interesting team. It's a bit of an experiment this week. We're definitely kind of trying things out. Obviously, we've not had a great season so far, so maybe this puts us back in it, but yeah, that's gonna be the team, so let's get straight on into the battle, shall we? Alright, see you in a bit. Alrighty then, guys, we are connected up with our boy Rotten Tomato, aka Human, and if you missed the team builder, you're gonna want to watch it because it is actually pretty funny. We yoinked his intro and we yoinked his team builder style for the team builder bit. You can see the 6 I'm bringing up there and the 6 I think he's bringing down below. Honestly, he could bring a lot of different things, but yeah. We've brought some interesting stuff this week, including Torkoal with no sun, so we will see how this goes. He's just said, good luck, have fun, so I'm just gonna wish him well as well. Alrighty. And let's get this show on the road. Let's see what you bought for us, Freeman. Alrighty, what did you bring? Everything I expected, bar Azelf, he brought Lantern instead. Okay. I'm fine with this. This is actually pretty good for me. My options here are kind of interesting. Honestly, leading Grim Torkoal doesn't seem too bad. Leading Thundy Pheromosa also feels really good here. Leads on his end could be a lot of different things, but I am gonna just lead my pace matchup, I think. Indeed, he's actually very nice here, as Incineroar's the only resistance to expanding force. So I think we bring in Indeedee. And maybe Torkoal in the back. Maybe I can get a speed swap off. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, let's try it. Why not? Alrighty. So he doesn't bring Azelf, he brought Lantern instead. I can definitely see why you would bring Lantern, though. It definitely does mitigate some of the threats on my team, but not too many. Okay, so he has Lantern. No Azelf. Okay. Interestingly, he didn't opt to bring Azelf. Oh, Azelf actually had a pretty interesting matchup after a Tailwind. That is Whimsicott and Zapdos, interestingly. Okay. This is not terrible for me. So, I could definitely just click Triple Axle here. Whimsicott's probably sashed. I do actually like the idea of you turning into Whimsicott. And max Airstream into Whimsicott. The problem is I'm letting Zapdos get an Airstream off. But I think going after Whimsicott here is my play. So we're gonna commit our early max. I would have debated on maxing Torkoal this game, but I didn't feel like I need it. The fact that he's brought Zapdos is pretty interesting here. So I don't remember if Pheromosa outspeeds Zapdos under Tailwind. I believe it should. Does he max as well? He does. So this is Zapdos max. Not surprised to see that. So I could have led Grimmsnarl here, actually. Grimmsnarl would have been a good lead on this matchup. Okay, does go for Tailwind. Let's see if I'm faster. I'm not sure if I am. I am still faster, so that's good to know. Alrighty. So we're gonna nope out of here. I could actually just go into Torkoal here. But I actually also like going into my Indeedee. I'm just a little scared the max Airstream's gonna do too much. Let's try it anyway, because I can deny the Prankster regardless. Alrighty. So, Thundurus should pick up a kill here. On the Whimsicott. That's a fast Zapdos. Okay. He went for Flare, interestingly, so he's probably got Venu in the bag. So the fact he went for Flare actually makes my job easier. Alright, so Thundurus kills Whimsicott. So the thing is now, Zapdos is still faster than Thundee, even at +1 because of Tailwind. Venu probably comes out here. Or can it come out here? Because I have Indeedee out. I guess Tailwind Chlorophyll, yeah, he could double up into my Indeedee here. I don't know how much damage that's gonna do. Yeah, here comes Venusaur. So, we know Whimsy has Tailwind and its Prankster. We know this Zapdos has Heat Wave. Alright. So we're gonna go for Expanding Force. And I just want to Airstream again. He actually goes for Sleep Powder and connects, which is pretty unlucky. But not the worst deal for us, as he Lightnings, actually. So he reverses my Terrain, which is a good play on his part. Actually just one-shot me. Okay. So, Zapdos kills Indeedee. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. I lost my Psychic Terrain, which kind of sucks. But we are still faster with Pheromosa. And I think Pheromosa can just win us the game, so I'm actually going to go into Torkoal here. Alrighty. I think this turn I just protect. See what he opts for, and see if I can get a one-turn wake up and get another Airstream off. That would be pretty nice. So that was definitely an unfortunate kill. I wasn't sure it would kill from there. Oh, he switched. Into Kurama, that's Ninetales, right? Yeah, okay. I'm fine with this. Okay, we protect Torkoal. He could max Lightning into Thundee there. Oh, he actually went for Flare. Okay, into Thundee. Does this kill? It does not. Alright, so can we wake up? That would be really nice. We do. Okay, that's good. That's really, really good. Get some very nice damage off on this Ninetales. So he has Venu still in the back. I don't remember how many turns of Sun there are left. I don't think there's that many. I think there's like 3 turns. So, Pheromosa can beat the Zapdos and the Venusaur with Triple Axle. So if I can get rid of Ninetales, we're in a fantastic spot. So I'm gonna Earth Power into Ninetales. And I guess I could fly. I should be faster now, right? Yeah, let's go for fly. Yeah. The double max airstream count as tailwind because it also gives me +2 speed. We do see the heat wave. Obviously, I duke it. Unfortunately, Torkoal takes the hit. Doesn't take it very well. Ouch. And Life Orb starting to rack up. Scorching Sands. Good play. Is Torkoal dead? No. Okay. Which is actually good, because this means the Ninetales is dead here. So, Torkoal kills Ninetales. Now, the thing is, he doesn't know if my Torkoal is White Smoke or not. So he doesn't actually know that my Torkoal is not Drought. So this turn, I think I protect and let the fly go down. Because Pheromosa should be able to win this match. If I can get rid of Zapdos, I think we're in a great spot. Okay, so Venu has Sleep Powder. Ninetales has Scorching Sands. Alright, let's see what he opted for. He probably Heat Waves the Zapdos here. But if I get good damage here, we just kill him. That's actually massive. Okay. Thundurus kills Venusaur. And there's the Heat Wave. Does he hit me? Yeah, okay. So this should drop. Yeah, Zapdos kills Thundurus. A really intense game one. I like it. Okay, Sun is gone. So we now go into our Pheromosa. And we just hope we connect the triple axle, basically. That's how this has got to go. So, yeah, we'll Heat Wave just in case, and then we triple axle. Come on, Pheromosa, don't let me down. Let's go. 3 hits. Are you serious? Pheromosa, no! You let me down. You let me down, Pheromosa. No! Oh, man. What a letdown, dude. My luck has been so bad this season. That's really unfortunate. If I get 3 hits there, then we win the game. Like, it's as simple as that. If I get 3 hits, we win that game. Okay, we'll take your lead card. So I definitely want to bring Grimmsnarl then. For sure. Against that lead, I definitely want to bring Grimmsnarl. So, yeah, we'll definitely bring Grimmsnarl this time. What do I drop for it, though? So I definitely want to bring Pheromosa. I definitely want to bring Thundurus. Maybe I don't bring Indeedee. Maybe that's what I need to do here, because Indeedee didn't really do anything that game. Okay. So we'll bring Grimmsnarl. What do I lead with Grimmsnarl, though? Oh, I'm gonna try maxing Torkoal, I think. Is that my play? Does he bring Incineroar this game? I think he might. I could also bring Lilligant. Do I want to reveal that I'm... Maybe I want to bring Torkoal in the bag. Alright, let's try this. Alrighty. So we still don't necessarily know where the Sash is, but I'm assuming it's on Whimsicott. We know Zapdos is Life Orb. Let's see, what do you lead? White Tiger's Incineroar and Zapdos. Okay. So what I can do here, because I'm assuming he's going to fake out. I definitely want to trick the, Life Orb off of Zapdos. The question is, what do I do after this? Do I max Pheromosa and go for Hailstorm? Is Hailstorm good for me here? I mean, I guess he Airstreams either way, right? I think I actually switch into Thunderous here. So we're gonna switch Pheromosa out. We do see the Incineroar now. We know it's Intimidate. Actually protects. Very good play. So Zapdos has Protect. Okay. Incineroar went for Taunt. Alright. Well, now I can Spirit Break, so I'm not unhappy about that. Yeah, I think I Spirit Break. I could max here. I actually like the idea of max knuckling into Incineroar. I also like the idea of Airstreaming. What if I switch out my... Okay, let's go into Torkoal. And max Airstream Incin. Is that my play? Nah, we'll Knuckle Incin. I probably should have Airstreamed there. Does it matter if I Airstream there? I don't know. But now he's gonna know that I'm not Drought on Torkoal, so... So as with AV Thundy, we should be okay here. As he does not max still, so he probably went for Heat Wave. That did half, so the next one's gonna do a good chunk. Oh, did he Will-O-Wisp me? That could be annoying. Went for Heat Wave. Torkoal dodges. Unfortunately, Colossal gets... Zapdos gets hit. No burn, which is good news. Darkest Lariat, actually. Interesting. And he has Leftovers Incineroar. Good to know. So another... Knuckle kills, but I don't really want to go for that. We will Heat Wave the here and max Airstream. Airstream should be enough to kill Incineroar from that range. He did stagger his max though, which is actually a pretty good play. But we'll see if that ends up mattering. Maybe I should have switched Torkoal back out there. Zapdos protects, so it's interesting that he's not opting to max the Zapdos right now. Oh, he double protects. Okay, interesting. But now I'm faster than Incineroar, so this actually works out nice for me. They obviously don't kill, but that's not a huge deal. Alright. He's gonna get some leftovers recovery back. I wonder if I max lightning into Zapdos, how much damage it's gonna do. Problem is I don't want to get Thunderous to get burned. That's kind of the problem here. So I definitely want to Airstream the Incineroar. Again, no max. So, Thunderous is going to pick up the first kill of the round. Thunderous kills Incineroar. Okay. And there goes the Heat Wave again. No burns, please. That was a crit on Torkoal, which doesn't really matter. And we do connect the Heat Wave, so we're going to get good damage off here. Oh, that's really good damage. Alright. So my max is over. He still has his max, but it's probably not going to help him. Green Giant, that is Venusaur. Okay. So, I think what I do here then... Oh, he could max Venusaur. Oh, that would be interesting. Let's go for Heat Wave. And I kind of want to take out the Zapdos if I can. The max Lightning kill. I feel like it should. But then I don't want to get slapped. Although he can only sleep powder one. So yeah, we'll target the Zapdos here. As he does actually switch out, which is a good switch. In comes Ninetales, who probably doesn't want to take this. It is Drought, so yeah. He is forced to set up the Sun there. And he does max the Venusaur. I'm not surprised to see that. So I probably should have gone for Fly with Thunderous there. But I wanted to see if I can catch whatever he switches in. Because he could also max Guard here, which I think is also a reasonable play, but I think he max Quakes into Torkoal. That would be my guess. We are going to knock out this Ninetales. Or not, just kidding. Wow. Actually did not do a lot of damage at all. Ooze. Okay, good play. Does knock out my Thunderous. That's fine. Venusaur kills Thunderous. Okay. The question is, can this Heat Wave do a lot of damage? He is actually Aqua Berry, which is good to know. We don't kill the Ninetales either, which is pretty unfortunate. But at this point, I kind of like the idea of going into Pheromosa and speed swapping. But I kind of want to start out the max first. So we'll go into Grimmsnarl first. I definitely want to protect here. Or do I? I can trick the Venusaur here, so I think that's what I'll go for. This may be a bit of a bad protect, but I think it's okay. We are gonna give the full incense to Venu. Gonna ooze again. Is this on the Grimmsnarl? Yeah. And we do actually live, which is surprising there. I kind of expected to die. Alright, and we do see the Scorching Sands. Okay. So the fact that we live there is actually massive. So now I can Heat Wave. And... I think Scary facing Ninetales might be enough to outspeed with Torkoal now. It depends on this set. We don't know what item this Ninetales has. I'm assuming it's Charcoal. Alright. Okay, and that does make us faster. So that's a really good turn for us. Let's see. Torkoal kills Ninetales. He goes for Quake. Into Torkoal. Alright, so we don't get our speed swap, which is a little unfortunate. And Venu kills Torkoal. Okay, we go to Pheromosa. And here comes the Zapdos. Alright. With Venu's max being over, we can actually do pretty sizable work here. So, the Venu is my biggest threat. He can actually kill both my Pokemon here, which is a problem. Oh, I should have protected Torkoal last turn, I think. I wonder if Spirit Break kills at that range. I don't know if it does. Well, I'm down to try it. Oh, wait, no. If I kill Venu first, can I still win? Well, Venu moves last. So, I don't think so. Alright. If we knock out a Pokemon here, then we are fine. Okay, this time the Zapdos drops, so... We do get staticked, but that doesn't matter. Pheromosa kills... Zapdos. Alright. How much does this do? Oh, not enough, but the next one kills, so that's fine. Frenzy Plant. Okay. Does actually kill me, but that's fine. Venusaur kills Pheromosa. Alright. And then we just Spirit Break, pick up the kill. Grimmsnarl kills Venusaur. So we're going to game 3. Really interesting that he has Frenzy Plant as his grass move. Frenzy Plant, assumingly Sludge Bomb, and Earth Power. So he does not have Heat Wave at all. So we know Ensign has Darkest Lariat. Alright, last game. So that definitely worked out well for us. I don't think leading Pheromosa is my play, though. I think bringing Pheromosa in the back is a good play for us here. Alright, how do I want to handle this? Let's lead... I kind of like leading Thundy Torkoal. Is that bad? It might be bad. Although I don't think it's that terrible, actually. It just depends if he brings his Sun lead, right? Okay. Let's try this. We know this has Darkest Lariat. We know it has Taunt. Alright. Okay, so he's back to his original lead. Okay, that's fine. So I definitely like Airstream and Heat Wave turn 1 here. If I can get rid of this Whimsicott, then I think we're in a great spot. Alrighty. Let's see what he opts for this time. I'm kind of interested. Okay. So this is pretty much how game 1 went, but I don't think this is terrible. I wonder if he maxes. He does not. Okay. Helping Hand. That's a little scary. But... okay, the Whimsicott was sashed. That's kind of what I expected. It's what I expected. That's why I went for the Heat Wave. What's he going for if he's Helping Handing? He went for Helping Hand Heat Wave. Not sure why he would go for that, because that doesn't do a lot of damage to a max. And, of course, the Whimsicott misses. Although I don't think that's terrible for us. Because now it denies him a free switch. And this means I get a second Airstream off, which is actually really, really good. So we'll Airstream the Sugar. I think we do the same play again. I don't see a reason why I don't do this play. As he finally goes for Tailwind, which was interesting that he didn't go for that the first turn. So now the Zapdos goes first. Even if he burns my Thunderous here, I don't think that's the worst, but he actually doesn't get it. So we're now +2, which means we're faster than Zapdos regardless now. Which is actually fine. So... Thunderous kills... Whimsicott. Ah, that's a huge kill. Alright. Oracle kills Zapdos. Okay, that's pretty big. Ninetales. Okay, so that's why. It's Ninetales Venusaur. Alright, so Venu's gonna be faster than Thunderous here. Because of Sun and Tailwind. Which is actually pretty good play on his part. I can't protect, which is a little unlucky here. But I can, however, Airstream and protect. As if he somehow can't kill my Thunderous here, I think the Airstream one-shots this Venusaur. I don't think he can kill me at this range. Perhaps I should have gone for Ninetales there, but I'm not entirely sure. But this is kind of how I expected him to play this round, so yeah. Maybe I should have brought Indeedee with me, but it's fine. As he guards, so that's a good read on his end. Question is, what did this Ninetales go for? Did it go for Heat Wave, or did it go for... I should have Airstreamed the Ninetales there. That was a really bad play on my part. Yeah, he went for Heat Wave. That makes sense. Does this kill me? Oh, God, no, it doesn't. Alright. Right then. So I think we fly. Fly Earth Power feels pretty good. Do I need to save Thunderous for any particular reason? I guess Thunderous out of Sun is good. What do I have in the bag? I have Grimmsnarl in the bag. Grimmsnarl will be really good here. Alright. We're gonna hit the fly on the Ninetales, actually. And then go for Heat Wave. As he does Ooze into Thunder. Does this kill? It does not. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Because I'm faster than Ninetales now, so this is fine. They are gonna fly. We're gonna bait the max guard here, which is basically what we're going for. Does this kill me at +1? It doesn't, so we actually get a very decent amount of damage off here. We do proc the Ockerberry as well, which is fine. Nice bit of chip. I really want to save Torkoal so I can speed swap. In fact, that might not actually be a bad play to save my Torkoal here. Because I don't think Pheromosa is going to do that much now. I mean... this is a difficult play. I do want chip damage, though. As he does guard, that's what I wanted. So we got the bait off. Does he protect? He does not, so we are actually going to get some damage here. Not quite enough to kill, which is a little unlucky. And the Heat Wave should pick up the double KO if it connects, which it does. So, Ninetales kills Thunderous. Ninetales kills Torkoal. Tailwind is now gone. Means Pheromosa is now faster. Alright. So, I think what we do here is... the problem is I think he can kill both my Mons here. Unless I get the triple axle off. What if I kill the Ninetales? No, because Grimmsnarl can't win. Yeah, I definitely want this thing to be slower than my Grimmsnarl, though. Alright. Don't let me down, Pheromosa. 3 hits. Let's go! That's massive! Pheromosa kills Venusaur. Okay, that's really good. Heat Wave. It does not 2-hit KO me, which means that we should now win. Ninetales kills Pheromosa. Alright, now we should just be able to Spirit Break and win. The downside is he's faster, but as long as I don't get critted or burned, which we don't, this should kill. I lost on a damage roll! Are you serious? Oh, that's rough, man. That's rough. I lost on a damage roll. God damn it. I missed! He missed! Oh, I am so sorry, Rotten. You did not deserve that, dude. You did not deserve that. That sucks. I hate that I won like that. I'm so sorry, man. You honestly deserve to win that game. Grimmsnarl kills Ninetales. Oh my god. I can't believe that just happened. Rotten, when you watch this back, dude, I'm sure you're gonna watch this side of the battle as I know you like to watch the other content. I can only apologize, mate. I really can. Like, that Spirit Break is a roll to kill at that range, but obviously it's not guaranteed, so I didn't get the kill. But that miss lost you the game. You deserve to win, dude. So, I'm sorry, man, but that's the cruel game we play. But GG's, dude. I appreciate the series. That was a great, fun series. Definitely an interesting one. My experiment definitely had mixed success. Maybe I should have considered Trick Room as an option, but I didn't. But nonetheless, this was a great series. I'm having fun, even if I'm not playing well, so... Hey, props to Rotten, dude. Very good games, man. But either way, guys, thank you all so much for watching. That puts us both at 2-2 now, which is kind of nice. But either way, guys, my name is Robombi Teacher. I'm your coach at the Royal Bomber for Bombies. Stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.